I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Do 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 do. Take control of your own life. Oh, sorry about that. Good morning. Yeah, don't sing, Barb. Everybody knows Barb should not sing. It is so good to see your smiling faces. Hey, Mark Klein, Betty Dan Boop, Boop. Thank you, and you know what? Thank you so much for that because we've got a little bit to talk about this particular topic. We're talking about choices today, and I love for my Sunday morning lives to be upbeat. I was trying to figure out what to talk about, like for like 2 hours, and then I just decided let's talk about this because I want to keep my Sunday morning lives positive and upbeat, and just think of it as your Sunday morning non-church. And I like to see people grow and be happy. So, unlike a lot of, if I know people that are in here, I don't know about anybody else that's watching, but we are in a community where there's just so much negativity and cutting each other down and making we make fun of each other and we do all this stuff. So, it's just what it is. Good morning, Amber. Good to see you. Hey, Angela. What is happening? Yeah, Amber, I love that song. I lucked out finding that, and it just goes with my my attitude and the mostly the direction of my channel. I'm not saying that everything I do on here is positive because it's certainly not. But well, it's the gratitude and positivity that keeps my head above water at this point in life. So I do what I got to do. Hey, Shalima. Um, you can hear the words, so it's a good song. Yeah, I mean, most of the time I can't understand words, but yeah, that's a song that comes from the music that I purchase monthly for a monthly fee, and I don't use a whole lot of the songs with what is it called, like voices, um, because I'm using them to as background, and I don't get copyrighted. I get all the ad revenue for those songs, and um oh, thank you, CLM. I mean, that is my goal with those, to be because if you play music that's out, popular music, you're not going to be able to monetize your stream. Um and like I said the other day, rarely on a live stream do mine get monetized until days later, and I don't know how that works as far as um it was set, when the more people are viewing it. So yeah, I just there's so much music I can't even understand it, and I always get the words wrong when I do. So when I do think I understand it. I hope you're doing well, Shalima. Uh oh, it is CLM. Well, that's good, because a lot of people don't want that, and that's okay. Play it more. I'm gonna play it every time I go live, probably, and unless if I'm cutting up, then I'll play my old intro that is silly, and shots of me and being silly. And hey, hippie chick, welcome to the Barb Sunday morning non-church live stream. Okay, yesterday was ridiculously nasty. You know what I'm saying? It was just ridiculous. I'm I'm doing something, that's why I'm kind of not able to talk. And I was I was watching a live stream and chatting with a friend yesterday. Yeah, I do too, Mark. I like to make up my own words. Oh, you did? Well, there was hey, Julie. CJ was going at people, and then TT was streaming her, and then Natasha's group's fighting with that person called the Truth. And so there's just and well, I did see where Lycan was really rude to Amber, and that makes me sad for Amber, because he was just being so rude, talking about her mugshot and everything. But we're not here to talk about that. What I do want to show you, though, because this came out of that yesterday, and I just want to say something about this. I don't need to share my system audio. There we go. So I was watching it. Like I said, I was talking to a friend, and then I went outside with my dogs, and I was doing a few things around my house, and I wasn't watching or listening. And I came back to my phone, and my friend was like, "Did you see what Just Another Troll said about you?" And I was like, "No, I missed it. What'd she say?" So she sent me this. Now, Just Another Troll, what you're saying here, and I guess you watch because you keep up with how many people are in my live streams. And the first funny thing about it is you're right. I mean, and I was just telling my friend that right before a few minutes before you posted this. I know you were trying to be mean and make fun of me and cut me down, but let any other YouTuber go live. I mean, does CJ get 300 or 400 people when she goes live and sings, or does Natasha get very many people when she does makeup sales? I mean, yeah, she gets a lot more than I'm getting in my lives nowadays, but I make a choice when I go live to do what I want to do that's more positive. And in this, well, I just went back to doing lives, but in this community, for the most part, a majority of people in this community are all about the drama, and all these channels are fighting back and forth, and every one of them, when they go live and don't do drama, or they're dragging somebody nobody knows, or something like that, they don't get very many subscribers either. And you've got your numbers a little off, troll, because I'm at like 9.1 thousand now, not 8. Hey, toxicity. Hey, Devin PA. So just another troll. Yeah, hit the live while you're here, because you're keeping up with my count. And if you don't realize that what you're saying is kind of, like, everybody knows that I'm not in here trying to get 200 people in here. The only time I ever got like 100 people in my chat back in the day was when I was dragging somebody, and I don't drag hard, but when I was going at somebody or something, negative like that. And a majority of people don't want to hear positive things. And well, maybe that's what's wrong with our whole society. These shootings that are happening everywhere. There was a shooting at a football game. Football stadiums are, that's going to be scary, and they do check for guns at those. Most of them do now. But our whole society is screwed up. There's so much crime and everything, and I'm over here trying to be upbeat and positive, and evidently that's not what Just Another Troll likes. Well, Just Another Troll, you're blocked over here, so I don't even know why you're over here watching. You've been blocked on my channel longer than almost anybody, because you used to come in here and take up for Jessica when I wasn't even going at Jessica. I was just like, what? So that's that. And I just want to say, I appreciate the people who enjoy me. I mean, look, people coming in here saying they enjoy my Sunday morning lives. They enjoy the upbeat. They enjoy this. So why are you going to diss us for, hey, Taco, why do you want to diss us for liking to be positive and upbeat and making our lives better and getting educated? And sometimes we have fun over here too, but I feel like that this is the route I'm taking. This is my choice I'm taking with my channel. And Just Another Troll, next time you want to pop up about me, get your numbers right, because it's over 9K now, not 8. So I'm just saying. Right? Enough of that negativity. Enough of that, because you're just trying to be ugly, and you're trying to make me, you're trying to cut me down and make jabs at me. And well, I mean, I struggle all on my own. I don't need people like her to go at me or to say negative things to me. I have plenty of my own self-doubt, even at 62 years old. And I don't anything that people say to me that's negative, I've already thought, like, oh, you're ugly, or oh, you've got this wrong with you, and your channel this, and your channel. I mean, you don't think I think about all that stuff? I do. So anyway, onward and upward. We are going to talk about. We're just going to talk about this stuff, because positive stuff. I don't have anything planned out. I'm just going to talk to you guys. Talk with you guys. I'm not preaching at you or trying to, hey, Salmonella, trying to sway anybody. I'm trying to be a positive influence. Yeah, it is. It's just so ugly. And well, that's true. I know that's true. And the people who are ha and that, or whatever. And I said hi in a chat yesterday, and then, y'all, this is funny. Y'all are going to laugh. You all know me. You've watched me for over a year. CJ said that I'm a flip-flopper. I'm a flip-flopper. Where have I flip-flopped? Miss Queen of Flip-Flop, who's... Oh, my goodness. Okay, I don't want to get off into that. I'm getting off into stuff I don't want to get off into. I just thought that was so freaking funny, because, my gosh. Like, where did I flip-flop? I've left a few I've left a few creators, but I don't go back. Like I've left you and I'm not coming back. So it's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's just this is what I tell myself like all the time. Focus more on the people who inspire you than the people who annoy you. Because in this community, everybody wants to get at each other and get under their skin. And where does that get us? Even when I'm doing it to somebody else, where does that get us? It gets us nowhere. Oh, you one up to me. Woohoo, good. Woohoo, you one up me. It's funny till it's not, right? And because we don't know what somebody's going through in their life. I mean, not too long ago, there was a creator who was apparently about to take their own life on camera and blaming people for it. And if that's your mental state, what are you doing here? What are you doing here digging at people? Because that's not going to help your mental state. It's ridiculous, Deb. It's ridiculous. And it's not. It's not good for us. It's not good for anybody. Focus more on the people who inspire you than the people who annoy you. Yes, she did. Yes, she did toxicity. That was the funniest thing I've heard in like, I don't know, in a long time because like, where did I flip flop? Flip flopping means you go back and forth. You ever seen a fish that you caught and how it flops around on the ground and it's trying to get some water so it can breathe? Yeah, I just don't. This life, gosh. Oh my gosh, there's only 26 people in here. They're going to laugh at me. Oh, right. Yeah, with the fake receipt. I know, toxicity. I know. It's just woohoo. So we've had a little bit of change in our weather today, although it's still hot. It's only going to be in the 80s or low 90s for the next like week. Very happy about that. I know toxicity. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. It is, and yes, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, she's been back and forth with so many people. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of 3 people just popped in my head that are major, people in this community that she's gone back and forth with. Yeah, it's quality. And when I was saying that, y'all, I was joking. I was like, because I know the people in here are here because they are the people who are actually chatting. I don't know who's watching, but you're here because you want to be here. And everybody has a choice. You go where you want to go. And that's, again, on our topic of choices. I like to go where it makes me feel good. Yes, I did watch her yesterday. I did watch that. And I was like, like I said, I was talking to a friend. We were chatting about YouTube stuff. And just, you see your name get dropped in about something like that. It's just silly. I mean, and, and here's another thing is really pisses me off that I can't drop in a chat and say hi like I did yesterday in a chat because this stupid drama stuff, then I get called out and brought up on another channel because they're restreaming them. And all I did was say hi. I mean, y'all are just ridiculous. People can say hi if they want to. It doesn't mean that they are all about that person or up their ass or, kissing their ring finger or, I'm trying not to get nasty, but it doesn't mean anything. Oh, salmonella, that's horrible. I am so sorry. Yeah, well, we've had over 100 all week, and it is. I mean, yesterday it was pouring down rain and the sun was completely out, and I mean, it didn't even cool the temperature. It was just, it's so hot, and so yeah, choose happy. That's just horrible. Don't worry about that. Yeah, and that's the other thing when you're doing drama. Uh, yeah, the people in here actually like each other and they're friendly. You don't have to worry about saying the wrong thing or somebody restreaming. I mean, like, this is so boring. Why would anybody restream me? Just keep it down low, Barb. Then nobody will do. Oh, you have poor air quality. Yeah, shame on me for being kind. Oh, because of the temps? Well, they let schools out in Little Rock. I don't know about Hot Springs, but they let the big schools in the bigger. I don't know what they did here, but I just saw that in the news because of heat. Because the kids get out of school right in the heat of the day, mid afternoon, 3 o'clock ish, and so they let them out early because that's when it gets the hottest. Not that it wasn't like it's 87 now. Some mornings by 11 we've been getting up to 97, so it's still hot. It's just not as hot. Oh, I'll send you an email later on. Selma is terrible here. I didn't let my grandkids. Yeah, you can't even. Hey, Jen in Jersey, you can't even let your kids play outside. I mean, I go outside with my dogs. Um, I go outside with my dogs so I don't, partially I don't forget them, but just because I need to go out myself and get some fresh air. But I would hate to come back in and have left my dogs outside, which they'd be okay. But yeah, you can't be kind in this community. Like I said a while back, or recently actually, that I would, I thought about how can I get out of the community, but then I have friends in the community, and I don't. I mean, I guess I don't even know. I don't know how you get out of the community once you're in this deep. And I would have to start a whole new channel, and not that I couldn't do that, but I'm really trying to focus on people who inspire me than the people who annoy me. And I'm trying to be a person who is a force to be reckoned with. No, I'm trying to be, even when I'm depressed, right? I'm trying to be upbeat and see positivity and have gratitude, because that is what saved my life. Gratitude in my dogs. And yeah, we didn't go to school until after Labor Day, and they've just lengthened the schools sessions. That's Oh, it is Betty Damboot. Well, we don't have that here. Hopefully, we don't get it. Yeah, that's what everybody tells me. Just do Barb, and that's what I'm really trying to do. Just do me, and do what makes me feel good about myself. And honestly, when I'm dragging somebody, which again, I'm not a heavy duty dragger, but no, I mean, I don't feel good talking negative, but I will talk back. I will stand up for myself. I just may not do it in the way that other people do. I mean, I'm more likely to make a little video and put that out, like the video about um, hemorrhoids and theft. You know, and it gets my point out without me having to be stupid and mean. And if you don't know that person, you don't even know. And but I mean, what do y'all do? I mean, how do you keep above the fray? Yeah, responding is different than dragging. That's for sure. That's true. Like I just did with troll. It's just saying, I know you were trying to be mean and laugh at me, and also, I said before, as a creator, I have, and we all do, we have our studio and we have our stats, and we can see, and how many of my subscribers watch shorts, how many of my subscribers watch live streams, and how many of my subscribers watch regular videos, those videos. Well, I would say 80. I mean, what, I'm over 9,000. So I think when I started making shorts and my channel started growing back in December was you know, under 2,000, and I'm up to 9. So I don't know what percentage that is. I'm not going to try to do that in my head real quick, but I'm just saying a good portion 80% or more of my subscribers don't even watch live streams. And the other thing is, when you and I've told y'all this, but I know these trolls don't watch everything, but that when you subscribe to a channel over when you click on subscribe on a shorts video, you don't even get an option. The option doesn't pop up for you to subscribe, ring the bell, subscribe to all, or any of that stuff. You just subscribe to that channel and you get, I don't really even know how it works exactly, but you don't, because I did. I subscribe. If I see another creator doing a short that I want to emulate, I'm not copycatting, but you do get ideas from other people, and maybe I get an idea. So, or maybe I just really like them and I subscribe. And then when I go look at my subscriber list, if you do ever do that, go look at your subscriber list. They will have they won't have the dark, the bell rung, because you didn't you subscribed to a short, and they don't even get notifications. So, yeah, they do. They do. They think any kind of response is dragging. Yes, hate and discontent. And hate and discontent is very much in the crowd in the world right now. It's all in the United States. Everybody's fighting. I don't even know about the whole world, but I know the United States, we're at odds. We're at odds politically. Everybody's always fighting. It's just, there's a lot of division. And why do we have to have all that? You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is true. The people who go live, and they're the ones, not the people who really do true crime and really do the work, but people who just throw up a live and start talking dirt or restreaming somebody. That's the easiest thing. I could sit there all day and do that. I did that with Natasha, a lot kinder than these people do, but I did that with Natasha, and it was fun, and it was so easy, and I would get 100 or 200 people in here, and it was fun. But that's not how this works if you don't do that. Hey, Marion Ann Bays, welcome. I've never seen anything like it in my life. YouTube was a whole different world for me. Yeah, it's weird. It is, the negativity is just awful. And oh, I don't know who that is, but I like the name Emma because my dog's name Emma. I mean, she doesn't go by that, but Emma Rose is her name. I named her that, but her name's Rosie. No, I know. It's F this and F that, and I say that sometimes. Y'all know that. I say the word, but I don't say the C word or call people that, or in my head maybe, but I don't. I just try to be a nicer person than all that. Yeah, I don't think I've watched her either. I'll have to look that up. Emma Kinney. I'm writing it down because I can't remember shit. And everybody tries to up the next person. I'm going to show you. I have YouTube life and real life, and they don't mix. Well, yeah, Marion, you can have a separate life. When you're a creator, it's a little more difficult. You get called out for things, or oh, really? You know her? And it's hard to have. It's hard for it not to mix, but I mean, unfortunately, I've allowed mine to become mixed because I do. I talk about my life. Because that's part of my channel. It's like, and now I'm talking about menopause. Sorry, Mark. I mean, oh, she is. And I'm way past, having to worry about menopause. It's just that I've been through it, and sorry about that, but it's nasty. Well, I mean, y'all are able to just not watch and stay out of it, and because I mean, I've given up a whole lot of my watching different creators. It's the negativity, but I haven't given them all up. I haven't given them all up. Sorry, Mark. You do. You love her karaoke. Well, that's cool. Everybody has their likes and dislikes, but I know that when she does it, that she doesn't get hardly any views. Just like when I'm over here doing what I'm doing now, I get the people who I want in here, and I'm very grateful for every one of y'all. Thank you so much for being here, and don't ever let me saying that I don't get a lot of people in here. Don't ever let think that I'm dis discounting you all at all. That's not what I mean. I'm just trying to explain to these trolls out there who think it's funny, like hey, Bones, like like they're cutting me. Hey, Jen, they're cutting me down because. And also, I wanted to wait. I just wanted to say one more thing. Just another troll. How many people come in your live streams, honey? Shug. How many people come in your live streams? You have a channel? You know how much work goes into having a channel with content? Not talking about throwing up a live stream. I'm talking about real content where you make videos and you have a purpose and you have a topic and you talk about a topic. You know what I'm saying? How many you got? Just another troll coming in your chats. How's your channel doing? Right, there's no reason to be nasty. Hey, Angie Ray, good to see you. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. So yeah, it is. Bones knows she's constantly making content. And I mean, the easiest thing that I've ever done on YouTube is throw up a live, and yeah, is throw up a live stream. It's easy. And basically, honestly, that's how you make money on YouTube. Right, toxicity. Yeah, none of y'all are good enough for me. I'm just mad because. So I think there's a point in your healing journey where you stop trying to convince other people to do the right thing. You just observe their choices. Again, we're doing choices today. Understand their character and decide what you're going to allow in your life. See, it's that simple. I don't know who Ryan Elliott is. Certain I found that on, is that a Facebook post? It might be from Facebook. I'm not sure. A lot of times when I see something that inspires me or, makes me stop and think, I'll screenshot it. And so this morning when I was trying to figure out what to talk about today, I found a few of these that I wanted to, it goes along with it, and then we have something to talk about. And so I have a whole folder of these kind of things, various things. Some of them are about eating healthy and, just wherever I was at the time. Yeah, y'all aren't enough for me. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I really do. I mean, I would rather have two people in my chat or watching me who are listening and taking in what I'm saying as positive influences than to have 100 people in here arguing and talking bad about other people and going at each other. It just, yeah, it's more of a family atmosphere. Exactly. Right? It's, well, and it's also what you're talking about if you're not talking about drama. Oh, and I just wanted to say thank you. I got Cash App or PayPal the other day from Taco. I hope you don't mind me saying that. I'm thanking you publicly, and also from T. Adams. And I was able to go. I was saying the other day I wasn't going to get Mexican food because I didn't. I don't. I can't afford like to eat out a lot and stuff, and so I just was going to wait till the weather got cooler. And I specifically got one of those telling me to go get Mexican food. So I did. I did what I'm told most of the time. Well, not really, but sometimes. So thanks T. Adams and thanks Taco. Oh, you do them? Yeah, CLM. See, that's why you like me. That's why we get along. That's why I like you. We're alike in that way. CLM sends me a lot of positive comments on my things, and I just want you to know, CLM, that I do see you and I do appreciate you so much, because it's important for people to let other others know that they mean something to them, and especially in the midst of being torn apart all the time on here. And whether you're getting torn apart or not, if a creator is making fun of somebody for something and you're similar to that creator, then you could actually take that as a put down. Like if somebody's making fun of somebody for, let's say they have crossed eyes, and you're making fun of them because they have crossed eyes. Well, you might have 10 people in your chat who have crossed eyes, and you're laughing and making fun of that person who has crossed eyes. So the person with the crossed eyes is probably like, oh, and that's going back to, like, I get that from my family, making, talking about other people. And I immediately, as a young girl, knew that I was never going to be good enough for my parents. Never, not, they weren't talking about me. They were talking about everybody. There was nobody that was left untouched. So I learned that early on, that I was never going to be good enough for them, and there's something wrong with everybody. That's not what you want to teach your children, but that's what I learned. Um, yeah, if life's getting hard, don't be hard on yourself. Oh, good, Taco. Good, good, Taco. Yeah, I've unsubscribed a lot. Thank you, CLM. Especially when people are making fun of people's, and making fun of people's weight. And look, a majority of Americans are overweight, and the numbers are staggering, and it's not getting any better. And it's the fault of our food. A lot of it's the fault of our food and our society, in the fact that everything's quick and easy. And we are going to be doing a live stream soon about. I found some videos showing how food's processed. Well, the one I saw earlier today is how they make the fake crab meat that looks like meat. And we're gonna look at some of those. And I did a live one day about food additives, and it was just really generalized, but they put so much effort into getting people to eat their product. Chips are one of the things that they've put. They do these taste tests, and they put just the right things in there to make them just the right crunchy, just the right taste, the things that make you not be able to eat one Lay's chip. And so, yeah, we're going to do this week, I'm going to do a stream about we're going to watch some videos of how this food is made. Hey, Mrs. Colombo, good to see you. Yeah, everybody has imperfections. And if somebody's talking about your imperfections, and because they're talking about somebody else who has them, then you're going to, I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I know I'm overly sensitive, but I'm trying to make that, keep that as a positive in my life and not as a negative, because it's nothing wrong with that. I'm the one who suffers, but I would rather be especially positive and confident, and I'm not very confident a lot of the time. So I have to work on that. And what I put in is especially difficult on me, because I'm already, my mind's already, thinking the worst. Yeah, what if we were all the same? I mean, can you imagine if if you just went on YouTube and you just had this, everybody's just like Natasha, everybody's just like CJ, everybody's just, or, one of those, just pick one of those, Jamie, um, just pick somebody, and just think, if we were all just like them, well, that would be boring. And everybody can't be like me. Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it? It's gonna make you not want to eat. I mean, I'll never eat that. I'll never eat that crab meat again, because it's not crab; it's fish. It's fish. It's liquefied fish. I may never eat again. You have BPD. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, Marion. I hope you have good care for yourself. We're hardwired the same. Yes, yes, Amber. It is a fight. It is a fight. And you look, we develop we're developmentally, what you take in as a child what is how you're going to turn out. And no, I've changed and I've grown and I've been through substance abuse, huge issue, almost died. I've been through that. I've been through getting clean, clean and sober, not being clean and sober. I'm not clean and sober now. I'm not, it's not a problem right now, but I mean, it has been in my life and I've been there and I've done those things and I've experienced things and I've worked on myself and I've learned and I've grown. And especially when I went back to college, because when you're in school, in an atmosphere in a college, you get exposed to so many more ideas and things that you're learning, you're growing, you're changing. And I'm fortunate that I had that opportunity and that I gave myself just enough, credit that because I told people who were trying to get me to go to school, I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart enough to go to college. Well, then I made almost straight A's. I mean, I made the dean's list a few times. You have to have so many hours to make those lists, and I was part time, so some years I might have made straight A's, but I still didn't get on the president's list because I didn't have. I might have had 8 hours in it. You had to have 9 or something. I don't remember, but I didn't make straight A's. I made some B's. I think I made a C in history because I'm don't comprehend when I read very well, and I just never did well in history. Yeah, you understand too, CLM. It is a lifelong lesson. It is a lifelong lesson. My mom tried to kill me sometime. Oh, wow, Betty Dan Boop, you seem really nice to have gone through something so terrible. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I really am. That is sad to hear. Glad you're still with us. I'm going to read this again because I think it's a good thing to read. I think there's a point in your healing journey where you stop trying to convince other people to do the right thing. You just observe their choices, understand their character, and decide what you're going to allow in your life. It's your life. You get to choose every day. You get to choose every day. You get to decide what you're going to do. Even if you're a prisoner in your state penitentiary, even if you get to choose that day what you put into your mind and you don't get a lot of choice in what you put into your body, but even in prison there's things that come through those that get to them that's not good, and they make their own, like, liquor, whiskey, whatever, vodka. I think they make it out of fruit. Life is about choices. Make a difference, right, Betty Dan Boot? Yeah, I mean, you do. You're really nice, and that surprises me that you went through that. That's horrible, Betty. It's hard. My mom is one of the most negative people and tells me I'm negative. Yeah, my mother used to tell me I was going to get my face slapped when I would, in her words, I was being hateful, and I still have that. It stuck with me. But the thing is, she was being a hateful bitch, and I would always be like, "What the fuck? You taught it to me." But anyway, that was that. Yeah, you're showing that you can make a change for the better, and I'm the same. Like, I am totally opposite of how I was raised, as far as, like, I've told y'all, my parents talking about other people in a negative way, leaving church even. I mean, it was crazy. And so I just decided not to be like that, and so I try to be positive. And that's not saying that I'm not over here, like, that's not saying toxicity knows. I send her emails. We talk about what's going on YouTube. I mean, she doesn't say nearly the things that I say. I say, man, I can't believe that, bitch did that, or look at that. But it's YouTube stuff. I mean, we're not. I'm not, you know, going real off on people or, talking about their son who's a criminal and, like was done the other night on here. Like that's not that's not how I want to be with people. You're the only one who actually replies in the PP message portion. The what? Who are you talking to? What are you saying? What is a PP message portion? Destroy myself. Yes, yes, Betty Damboo, and that's where I don't think that. Wait a second. I just skip right over this, even though I pulled it up. Yeah, it's the ones who are loudest and meanest, or the ones who are the most insecure. I didn't even read that, and I pulled it up, and I agree totally with that. I think the ones who are uh, cutting each, why would you want to cut down another channel? Like, I'm not going to sit here and degrade somebody's channel just because they don't do what I do. Because if we all did the same thing, I mean, I'm over here doing weirdo stuff, and according to one creator, well, weirdo stuff is weirdo stuff. I have 9,000 plus weirdos who follow me. Good for them. Uh, I don't talk to my family either, Marion. Um, yeah, well, you have to have boundaries in life. That's another thing we could talk about all day is you get to decide who you talk to and what you allow in your life. And Amber has every reason not to be talking to her mother. And I know because I've talked to her. We talked just the other day. So um, she needs to have that boundary. You're going through something, Amber, and you don't need that negativity. Nobody needs negativity. It's not good for us. The only thing negativity can do is make you do better. And so, when I'm criticized over something on my channel, then I will think about it and I'll think, well, what should I do? What could I do? How could I please this one person? Well, no, I'm not going to try to please one person. Yeah, Betty Damboot. I think about this almost every day. Like, I know where my mother lives. And the last time that we were in touch, went to her. I went to where she lives, and we went out to eat a few times, and we talked, and then everything blew up, and I haven't talked to her since. And I think about it all the time. She's 87 years old, and I don't know. I mean, my family, her mother lived to 99, and her aunt, my great aunt, lived to 99. Or I think my grandmother might have been 98. I mean, longevity is well known on that side of my family, at least for these women. But I don't know. I mean, she could live another, 15 years or 20 years. I don't know. But I just think, if she wanted to see me, she knows my number. Like and why do I have to be the one who always reaches out and then gets pushed away? Like what? I mean, how many times do I want to do that? And then I'm thinking, well, she could die. Well, I could die tomorrow too. So I mean, talking about life and whatnot over here. Oh, thank you for that. I just like I say, if I could just help one person to think about these things, not that I'm going to change you or anything, but if everybody could, the people who were willing to come over here and watch me, and whether you think I'm boring or whatever, I want to be about positivity. So, hey, T. Adams, I was just talking about you earlier about how I was able to go get my Mexican food yesterday. Good to see you. Da 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 da. I'm just thinking about that intro, that music. No, you can't put any. It won't let you put your email in. Marion, you can't. You can't. I mean, no. um. What did you need? Is somebody wanting to get a hold of you or something? You can email me and I'll pass it along or share it or something to somebody. Who are you trying to put your email on for? Marion? Marion? Is it Marion? It's hard because you really do have to set boundaries. Yes. It is so hard, Amber. I know it is. And I think exactly because I know and I'm still dealing with it and it doesn't go away because it's your family, right? I'm about to be a great aunt. I'm not even going to get to see this child. And it's from a boy who was my world when he was little. I mean, he was my world there for a few years. And mad now. Who's got great genes? Oh, you mean genes like GENES? Yeah, they are. It is toxicity. And I don't, the hate bonding, all of that stuff doesn't do well for me. And actually, it's not good for my channel for me to even discuss because I have other people who are, you know, who are here that don't want that. And there's plenty of that to go around. You don't need me to do it. Sounds like I'm tired. I am tired. I haven't been sleeping well. I don't know why, but just because you share the same DNA doesn't give. No, that's true. That's so true. I pay you to be here. No, I don't. She's silly. I don't give toxicity money to be here. Oh, for anyone who needs to chat. Well, Marion, do you have content on a channel or something? Because I don't I don't know you. Let's support Barb. She's an awesome human. Oh, thank you, T. Adams. Do I really sound tired though? Because I do feel tired today. I was thinking about taking a nap. I can't seem to take a nap anymore. I'm not that far behind, am I? I'm not even that far behind. Yeah, I'm a farmer now. I think it's the heat that's just making me tired. And again, we had a little bit of a break this week, but it's still hot. Yeah, T. Adams. I mean, I'm hopeful that I can find out on Facebook the baby's due in September, so any day now. And I don't know the due date exactly, so I don't know if it's late September or early. I really only know about it because it was on their Facebook. So I'm sure I'll find out what she has whenever that happens because I'll snoop around and on their Facebook and I can find it there. But I'm not part of their lives. They don't want me any because I don't know what I am to them. Yeah, I'm a farmer Barb. She did, T. Adams? Wait, let me go over here. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, T. Adams. That is super sweet. Who got one? Who got them? Thank you so much. Jen in Jersey got one. Bones got one. Marion got one. Chris got one. Fruit Fly got one. Fruit Fly, didn't even know you were in here. Hey, Fruit Fly. That's why you were saying, well, see, it didn't show up on StreamYard. I wasn't behind. They don't show up over there. Thank you for letting me know, Toxicity. And thank you so much, T. Adams. Oh, well, I'm just sad that I'm not being a part. Look, this nephew of mine has gotten married twice now. And he's mad at me and I don't even know why. And I've tried to find out. I talked to him. I tried to find out and I don't know. But obviously he's mad at me and it makes me sad, but you can't make somebody talk to you and figure out what's the problem. Sense of humor is what gets me through life. How about you, Betty Dan Boop? I mean, coming from our childhoods and stuff. I'm not way behind in chat. I understand you aren't a part of their lives, but I would send a small gift anyway. Oh, well, I'll send the baby something when they get their baby. I'll send their baby something. Yeah, every day, Betty Bamboo. Yep, it's a lifesaver. It is a lifesaver. Y'all, those that that stuff doesn't show up over here when somebody gives memberships. It doesn't show up on StreamYard. And I have my live stream over here, but I wasn't looking at it. But thanks for that. I mean, yeah, Taco. I mean, I didn't see it. It's not here. All right, I have another meme. Oh, I have two more. Well, here's one. This one's about gratitude. And gratitude is very much a part of. Yeah, I pay Toxicity $20 an hour just to come in my chat. Uh oh, I definitely, Betty. He definitely was. It was my father. My father told him that my father told him something, but my father tells me things and I don't believe them because he's a liar. And I sorry, but I mean, he doesn't talk to me either. I mean, I did see my father and I did get a I don't know, happy birthday text from him this year, which was new. And he's also 87 or will be next month, and he's in assisted living. But I saw him in the hospital last year. I did drive to Little Rock to see my father in the hospital, even though he doesn't like me or we don't get along, and we were very close. In fact, one of the reasons my mother's mad at me is because she says I took my father's side when they divorced after 52 years of marriage. So, I sorry, hun, but I I had to do what was best for me at the time, and that was spending time with him. So, if you can't be an adult enough at your age to realize that I could have had both of y'all in my life. Oh, I do. I give Mark Klein, 107 heat. I give Mark Klein 21. You're not supposed to tell that. Yeah, gratitude for not having a heat stroke, but you get tired from it. Yeah, Mark's worth the extra dollar. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I'm not loved. I don't have any of them now. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they're all mad at me. I mean, I really don't. And if a parent can be that mad at you over something that they were told that somebody else said, well, come on. I'm your child. You're supposed to love me for whatever. Yeah, Bones gets $40. See? Yep. Oh, thank you, Betty. I think y'all do. I think there are some people here who care. All right. Here's another one. Some people could be given an entire field of roses and only see the thorns in it. Others could be given a single weed and only see the wildflower in it. Perception is a key component to gratitude, and gratitude is a key component to joy. Are you somebody who sees the thorns or do you see the wildflowers? Give you, yeah, T. Adams. I'm sure there's some people on here that could give it to you, though, T. Adams. Those people who do backgrounds on you and stuff. You could get it from them. No, I'm not giving out my parents' info. They're old. My father got scammed by one of those scammers who, is from another country and tells you that Actually, it was my nephew that I've just been talking about who was used as, like, this is he's in prison or whatever and got 10K from him, 15K or something. He didn't have that much money. Yeah, they shouldn't, Mrs. Colombo, and even an adult child, like an adult. And I didn't choose sides. The side was basically chosen for me because my mother was not being helpful to me in my time of need as an adult when I needed someone to go to surgery with me, someone to drive me to all these appointments that I was having that had to have a driver. He was the one doing that. So and then when she filed for divorce, she didn't tell me. She didn't even tell me. He told me a few days later after he got served. She didn't ever even tell me. You see the wildflowers? All I got was this rock. Yeah. Um, Charlie Brown. Oh, when I went to Vegas, one time when I went to Vegas, we went to the Charlie Brown. It's not a museum there. I haven't been to the museum because I'm a huge Snoopy and Woodstock fan. And there's an art studio that had all these original. It's that, oh, what's his name? It's in the other room. I have a print from there that I've got a. It's the Last Supper, but it's Snoopy. It's not. It's called the Last Supper. I forgot who the artist is, but it's not the original. And he was the only person who was ever given the rights to recreate the comics images in different art forms. And so, oh, well, can you adopt somebody who's older, T. Adams? Because I'm older than you. But yeah, what do y'all see? What's your perception? What do you when you're you're in life and you're going through stuff? What is your do you I mean, I tend to be more on the negative side, but it's a job. Excuse me, it's a job for me to be positive, and I could easily I could easily uh go live and start, like I said, I could stream people. I could go stream somebody right now and start yelling and cussing them out, and I guarantee you I would have 100 people in here. So they're your favorite flower. Well, Mrs. Colombo, I planted some um, with my elephant ears this year. I planted a mix of hummingbird seeds. It's what it was called. It's wildflowers, and the hummingbirds do like them. Um, I just saw one this morning getting some nutrition from a wildflower, but I don't like them in my flower bed, and I pretty much knew I wasn't going to, but I did it anyway. And now I've got to go out there as soon as it's cool and dig all that up. And I'm not looking forward to it. It won't be hard. It's just going to take work. Yes, I love them. Woodstock really uh, is, well, I like Woodstock and Snoopy, but I'm an adult, so I can't like play with, all that. Yeah, they're all getting paid more than you, and all of y'all are getting paid more than me. So how about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Oh, I'm sorry, T. Adams. Well, I don't mean to say this mean like, but mine are kind of dead to me because they're not in my life. You know what I'm saying? And well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm here. Yes, find your blessings, whatever they may be, and you will be surprised how it changes your mood for the better. Exactly. My blessings and what can improve my mood. I'll tell you a little story. My dogs haven't, like, they go through times when they don't want to eat. And so I mix, like, they eat dry dog food, and I'll mix a little bit of canned food in it to get them to eat because they will eat that. And so I had stopped doing that because I was doing that all the time. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Y'all just need to eat. You'll eat if you're hungry. Well, it's so hot. I think they don't want to eat. So the other day I bought a can of food. I've just got my two now, my two little dogs, and I put that food, and they both just immediately ate their food, and I'm like, way to go, good going. And I went back and I sat down in my chair, and Rusty came in there and crawled, and they're both very loving dogs. Um, but it was so weird. It was like he was thinking me. He came in there and jumped on the chair and crawled up and put his head on my breast and just laid there. And I was like, "You're welcome, honey. You are so welcome. I love you too." It was so cute. But if you're not aware of what's going on around you and stuff, you don't even know. I wouldn't even know. I mean, y'all might think that's nothing. It's a huge thing. Feeling loved, whether it's my dogs or anybody, it's important to me. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cassandra. Yeah. And some of those wildflowers have some major thorns on them, but you know, I see what you're saying. That's a good way to put it too. Toxicity's not getting a raise. Sorry, not. Oh, they can take the heat. Wow. Yeah, it's been a especially hot summer, and I'm hoping that how you doing, Cassandra? And I'm just hoping that everyone is okay, and that this isn't going to be an every summer, but with global warming, I'm not sure. Um, and with the weather, you just kind of have to go with the flow. But I'll definitely have upgraded AC for next summer. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going to do whatever it is. I'll do a loan against my home if I need to, because the value went up just because of inflation. So I could do a home equity loan or home improvement loan or something, because I need new windows desperately. And I'm not even sure because I'm in a historical neighborhood, and I got a letter that you have a hamster. I got a letter that there was going to be a hearing for my neighbor about getting vinyl windows put on their home because, like I said, we're in a historic neighborhood and you have to have approval. And I didn't know. I didn't know you had to have approval to replace your wooden windows. And I've not seen them getting their windows replaced, so I don't know what happened. I need to go ask them because, yeah, I pay Hippie Chick just to walk in, just to come in and say hey, so I can say hey, Hippie Chick, Happy Chick. Um, Everybody gets paid over here. T. Adams gets the most. Yeah, having a dog or a cat or a hamster or a gerbil or whatever floats your boat can help you. Ugh. Yeah, it was just so hot. So anyway, think about this. These are all just things to think about as you're going through your day, whether it's you're on YouTube or even when like in real life, what you're doing outside. Because I found myself the other day. I was in the store, and I was being all friendly and nice, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that bar. It's not usually how I am. Oops, I don't I'm not real outgoing. You wore white jeans. 30 cents. I don't know. I'll tell y'all what. We'll divide up what YouTube pays me. We'll divide up just the money that comes from YouTube, not super chats or cash apps or any of that stuff. I'm just talking about just what YouTube pays me, and we'll split that amongst everybody who watches me. And we'll see if you can even get 30 cents, Hippie Chick. How about that? How about that? Now I got to get this other one out. And now to this one. You think, T. Adams, Yeah, I'm an introvert CLM. I can be kind of friendly and stuff. And I actually got invited out to well, it's my friend. It's the lady who did my whole birthday last year and brought the cake and all that. Bought my dinner and stuff. They invited me. She and they were having a birthday party for their cousin who I've met. And he's a nice kid. And at a Mexican place, and I had just got back from Mexican food, and it was 102, and I just didn't think, I wanted to go back out, and I just didn't go. I mean, I said I can't make it. Well, T. Adams, a lot of people don't like positivity. So, and you weren't here in the beginning when I was talking about what T. Adams, when we get done, go back to the beginning, because at the very beginning, I started out talking about a message I saw yesterday, and I'm explaining to people who don't understand how I'm not making, I guess maybe I am making an excuse why I don't get as many people in my lives as I used to, even. But having 9,000 plus subscribers who are mostly coming from shorts, and the shorts videos don't, when you subscribe to a channel on a short, you don't get notifications because it doesn't give you the chance to even change to the bell. And shorts, people don't, it's in my stats. I could show everybody. But anyway, just go back and watch the beginning, because that's what we talked about. And I had a troll who was saying shit. And I know you know the troll, because you used to be in a chat with her a lot, right? All right. So, whatever is good for your soul, do that. I pretty much say this all the time, guys. Like, if you are okay in streams where people are showing videos of somebody's child, even though they're grown, getting arrested, or just a lot of vile kind of things, or you're talking about showing somebody walking into a store, making fun of how they look, or you're chewing somebody out, cussing them out, calling them shit, calling them all kinds of names. If that's what's fun for you, keep doing that. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I just want to do what's good for my soul. And I'm sharing that with y'all. All the flip flop, and I got called a flip flopper. Just like, still, if you think I'm a flip flopper, man, that just cracked me up. You do, CLM? I do have a really silly side. Yes, they do, hippie chick, because I spend a lot of my time on them. But like I said in the beginning of this, I have subscribed to numerous people via shorts, and you don't get notifications on any of that. I know that YouTube will give you their videos, but you don't like get the notifications like you do on the other videos or live streams. It's a whole different portion of YouTube, and so those, yes, I have a lot of subscribers, but they don't transcend into live stream viewers. Yeah, whatever happened to treating others like you would want to be treated? Yeah, I don't think that'll work. I don't think that would work. And you don't get that option to set the notification bell. You don't get the option, T. Adams, at all. You don't get it. You just subscribe, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Well, when you go into I go into my phone, and I go to subscribers, and I see the people I'm subscribed to, and then I can find, I'm like, who is this I'm subscribed to? And because you can't even see that on shorts a lot. And I go, oh. And then I go watch some of their stuff. No, well, flip flopping to me, well, that too, but leaving somebody and talking shit about them, and then going back to them. Like, going around YouTube saying that you're being abused by someone and you're in fear for your life of someone, and then going back to that person, or threatening that you're taking your own life on a live stream or pre-recorded, however you want to look at that, and blaming that on people, and then being chummy with them. That's, to me, that's major flip-flopping. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's going against your word, and I've not done that. I've left a few people, but I've not gone back. I've never gone back, and I don't plan to. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's, but anyway, we're going to wrap this up because I am all talked out, but I just want to end this with whatever is good for your soul, do that. Just keep that in mind as you go through your day. Just keep in mind, is this good for me or bad for me? Is this making me feel better? Like if you're sleepy or tired and you think, well, will a nap make me feel better? Sometimes naps will make you feel worse, but you still, yeah, that's called boundaries. Exactly. That's called boundaries. And that's what you do when you leave somebody because they are, well, talking about you behind your back, and you find out the truth, and and then you can be like, well, shit, I know now. Well, I'm not going to ever let that person into my world again. That person's not going to interfere with my well-being or my happiness or my channel or my joy. And I have to do that, and I have to set the boundaries. Um that's one reason for pickup. Yeah, and reading's good, and oh, thank you, hippie chick. Y'all are making me feel good. I want to be good for your soul. Yeah, don't look back. Thank you, Shalima. Well, everybody, y'all have a great Sunday, and watch for my video soon about we're going to look at how they make our food. And I guarantee you because I'm already thinking about like just things that I'm not going to be eating. And also, I drink a lot of I drink about 2 a day of those powders that you put in water, and they have a lot of chemicals and stuff in them. So I'm going to get those out of my life. But I use the ones that have caffeine. So I got to figure out, well, I can get caffeine from tea, but not enough, but maybe enough to keep from getting a bad headache. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a great Sunday, and be sure, please hit the like button. Oh, and football season starts, and I have on a Razorback shirt today. I'm not on camera, but Hogs play next Saturday in Little Rock, which is weird because that's not where they are. But anyway, we'll probably go live. I'll probably go live Saturday talking about football. I did that last year. It was fun. Anyway, guys, it's been lovely. Yes. Everybody, your check's in the mail. Make sure that you watch your mail for your check from today. All you good people and all you bad people. Thanks for being here. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Bye.